Welcome to the first episode, week 1 of the Revolution Fantasy Football Edition. It is I, your commish, and the vice commish, Big Daddy, right here. And before we get started, I want everyone to know that the music playing in the background is provided to us by Studio Pete. You may find him over on Spotify. Right now,
Studio Pete
Instrumentals Chapter 2. Check it out. You know, make sure you get some views, hits, whatever they're called. Anyway, starting off with a week 1 review. Let's get into some scores. All right, first up is the San Jose Joy Life Matter, who had a narrow loss. There was a lot of close losses, but this loss was by San Jose Life Joy Matter, and the Merced Bippers, they stole one. They did it. They stole one. They stole one this week. Even with Joe Burrow was not Joe Burrow, even at 22 points. I know. But again, Jonathan Taylor, he was the first pick for a reason. 28 points. Yeah. Miles Sanders, 18 points. However, the Vipers made it because they had more all around points, and that's how we go.
Oh yeah. And the Flying Graysons fall to the Reservoir Dogs, 106-102. Cooper Kupp just being the beast that he was last season, continuing this season. 32 points, Kareem Hunt 23, then Fournette 17. For the Flying Graysons, it was Lamar Jackson, Miami Dolphins defense, and CMC.
All right, here we go. This was actually a close game up until the very end when the wheels just absolutely fell off for the Boyos, who lost 121-85. The Stank Kick Trolls, they came to play. And it was evident. It was evident on Thursday. It was evident on first games of Sunday, and it was evident again by Monday night.
Sure was.
Stephon Diggs, Michael Pittman Jr. Is it Jr.? It is, right? Senior? Junior?
It is.
All right.
Yeah, it is Junior.
And Kyler Murray, even though they got whacked, he still rolled through with 19. I mean, Travis Kelce, and everyone else did their thing, but not enough. Not enough.
Not enough. Oh, here we go. The Cholula Vista Huffing Puffs took on the Cantu Cuts, a brand new team in this league this season, winning 113-111. I mean, Justin Jefferson had himself a day. 41 points. Wow. Jamar Chase, of course, 29 points. Matthew Stafford, mediocre, I say.
Mediocre.
But for the Cantu Cuts, Jalen Hurts, the young one, 25, along with Joe Mixon and James Conner. I say those were pretty good picks right there.
Oh, yeah. And I know it was a little like, I don't know if I did the right thing with James. You did the right thing.
It's only week 1, yo. It's only week 1.
It is only week 1, and don't forget, we have another week, technically extra, so, turns out we have a little bit of preseason, sort of. But the Cracker Killers came through with Jared Allen and Devontae Adams, which I thought wasn't going to come through at all. I mean, I was watching the Raiders getting just mollywopped for a little while by Justin Herbert. And again, just like the Poyos, man, the wheels sort of fell off a little bit at the end. Cracker Killers 138, Dayman 107. There's so much season left.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, that guy's. I'm gonna say no. He's probably gonna end up being your MVP. Watchale.
Yeah, the Clito taking on their arch nemesis, the San Francisco Shabooms, with just a 2-point margin. Yeah, let's say Titans among men, because you got Francisco Boones falling to the Clitorises 138-136. Swift 27 points, AJ Brown 27 points, Gabriel Davis, 19. Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes, 36. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 20 points. And Mike Evans, 19. Nice. For the San Francisco Booms and Nicholas Torres, respectively.
Wait.
Sweet. That was the game of the week for sure.
I can find the. I don't know.
Game of the week for sure.
I think we have the Shabooms that never lost to a myth. Anyway.
That's right.
That's
right. Lost to a myth. A legend. The Clee Torres, never heard of it.
Never heard of it. I don't know if anyone that's ever found one.
That's right.
All right, time for the week 1 honey buns and crumb bums. It's time to start it off. All right, here we go. My pick for honey bun is, of course, on the first day. Why not? The Triple Crown winner, Cooper Kupp, 13 receptions, 128 yards, touchdown, 32 points. All in the name of the Stat King Trolls.
Yeah, and defeat too. Here we go. Here's another wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, almost 200 yards on 9 receptions, 2 TDs, 41 points. Going on himself a day, buddy.
Yeah, literally almost didn't leave anyone for anything. Didn't leave anything for anyone else.
For real.
But again, there's the good ones, and then there's the gosh darn crumb bums. And this time, I'm gonna pick on myself a lot. Aaron Rodgers, who, mind you, was the MVP last year and also had a rough week 1. But man, was it rough. 195 yards, interception, 4 points for Aaron Rodgers. All I know is that if I would have remembered, I would have put in some pictures of what he looked like out there, because he was just like he looked upset, he looked annoyed. And it was just this weird combination. So either he's going to continue to get rocked, or he's just going to turn all that anger, just throw it at Romeo Dobbs, maybe, hopefully.
Well, man, that's what they get for trading their number 1 wide receiver. Oh, this guy, Michael Williams. Let's see if he bounces back next week. He'd be a crumb bum this week. Maybe he'll be a honey bun next week.
I know.
He only had 2 receptions with 10 points, 10 yards, 4 points. Sorry to cut you off, man.
Yeah, that's Mac Williams. I mean, once we get to the section, there isn't much to say except show the stats. And yeah, that's why.
True, but that's like a rare outing for Mike Williams, because he's like guaranteed to use some good points, right?
Yeah, he doesn't make too many appearances over on that section of the show. However,
it's true.
This section of the show highlights decisions made by managers. The first one is me, because I thought that I wanted to be a homer, because being a homer was worth more than a win, apparently. So in comes Elijah Mitchell, and then out comes Elijah Mitchell, and then Saquon Barkley stays out with 164 yards, touchdown, 35 points. How many points did I lose by? Yeah.
By that much.
Yeah. Sting.
Oh, the Shabooms. Could have really helped. Cordell Patterson, man. That guy's a beast. 120 yards and a touchdown for 23 points. All over the Shabooms bench.
Yeah, it's one of those.
But he knows.
Who knows? I think it was. I don't know. It's hard to judge it, because I did the same thing in a different league where I thought the right decision was just bench him. Let's see what happens. And you saw what happened.
Oh, yeah, because I went the opposite way and I started him, and it helped out great.
There you go. All right. And then there's where nobody, the entire league, made the bad decision here. First up, well, maybe. I don't know. The bad decision was made by a lot of guys in the rain wearing red. By a former guy that used to wear red. Dante Pettis. With one single reception for 51 yards and a touchdown for 13 points. And I watched that. He They thought he was the same Dante Pettis that he was in San Francisco. And odds are he's still the same Dante Pettis that he was in San Francisco. But he just caught it this time. And man, you know, I was gonna be mad, and then I just started laughing. I was like, wow. I mean, yeah. Because you know what? It's fun when it happens to your team. You know, when you're on the good end. But now that it happened, I'm on the receiving end of the negative action. Oh man.
Hey man.
Hope for next time.
I mean, he was just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, including being on the Bears. You didn't get that kind of play in San Francisco at all. Ever.
True. Did this guy even have any yards? Looks like he just had 2 receptions and they were both just for touchdowns.
Oh, you know what? I didn't write it down. I think it was literally like 3 yards. You know what? Let's go through the trouble of looking this up live. All right.
So one was like a 2-yard reception. The other one was like a 1-yard reception.
Yeah, like it was super. All right, here we go. 2 receptions, 2 targets, 38 yards, 2 touchdowns, 17 points, 38 yards. So not terrible, but for what, man? For what?
17 yards, 17 points, man. Help nobody.
Yeah,
That's who help.
yeah.
Help nobody.
Let's move ourselves a little bit higher, guys. We've come to that very, very, very my personal favorite part of the show. Does Big Daddy know? Yep, and I copied all of them, so get ready. It's gonna be like this the whole time. All right, Big Daddy. Oh, by the way, this is a Raider edition. Just so you know right now. Up first, who did the Raiders trade to the Minnesota Vikings in 2005 for wide receiver Randy Moss? A. Kelechi Udeze. B. Jerry Porter. C. Napoleon Harris. D. E.J. Henderson.
I want to say Jerry Porter.
The answer was C. In 2005, the Raiders traded linebacker Napoleon Harris along with other picks in exchange for Randy Moss. Don't worry, I totally forgot about this. I was like, oh.
Yeah, totally did too. Napoleon Harris. Oh, yeah. I remember. No,
you know what? For about 20 seconds, I was like, Napoleon Harris? The running back? No.
Linebacker.
No.
A linebacker for a wide receiver.
Anything's possible when you're this
But hey.
fabulous.
That's what happens. Okay, so, moving on.
My confidence. She helped me come out of my shell. Did you just teleport?
Tell her who?
Who was the first Raider to be inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame, which I believe is, wait, that's in Canton, right? Canton?
Yeah.
Everything is in Ohio.
Canton, Ohio.
I think this was in Canton.
You
Anywho,
spend the first hour
A.
of your vacation at the luggage
George
carousel,
Blanda,
thinking there's nowhere to go but a hush.
which by the way
There
is
is
my
a place
favorite
to go
Raider
now,
named
because
to
when you
say,
open your suitcase,
George
you find it
Blanda.
filled with dolls. Dolls
Sometimes I
like the
say it
ones
like
in that
like
movie
I'll
that
George,
scared you so much you let your girlfriend's bed.
Blanda.
Ah, no.
Anyway,
The one
B.
that got
Jim
away.
Otto.
You return
C.
the bag to the airport
Willie
with
Brown.
relief.
Or
It
D.
lasts until you
The
get back
great
to your room,
and late
where a fallen doll
Gene Upshaw.
to greet you.
Oh, man.
Don't let a suitcase
Should
full
know
of dolls
this.
ruin your vacation.
But I'm going to go ahead and take a
Go
guess
on
because I
Indeed.com.
don't right now. We'll go with A, George Blanda. I think that's wrong.
I want you to know that I also thought that too, and I was also wrong. Because it is Jim Otto.
Jim Otto.
1980.
Double
the first Raider
O.
to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. All right.
Double O, that's right. Double O, Jim Otto.
Yeah. Double O Lakers, Union City.
Double O Liquors, that's
You
right.
know it. You know
Double
it.
O
Free
Liquors.
plug right here on the Revolution. Everyone should go. Here we go. Last one. Easy one. This one is the gimme. Maybe. What is Al in Al Davis short for? Question mark, question mark. A. Alexander. B. Alabaster. C. Allen. Or D. Allegro.
Allen?
That is correct. His name is, in fact, Al Davis. And I think that's all we got as far as this segment, Raider Edition, does Big Daddy know?
2 out of 3. I mean, 1 out of 3 is terrible.
Hey,
Terrible.
hey, the Raiders left. You don't even need to know
That's
anything
right.
anymore.
That's right.
Hey,
Once
fine.
they leave, the knowledge.
I know it goes with it. You know, the history and the knowledge just goes out with it. Which, by the way, a reminder: Studio P, instrumentals on Spotify. Here we go. Thursday night football brings us the Los Angeles Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs being favored by 3.5 points. Over under being 54.5. And I mean, on paper, it sounds high scoring. So, I mean, I think the eye test is going to show the same thing. Yeah, Thursday night division game. I'm going to go way over. I think the Chiefs are going to win. And by the Chiefs, I think Mahomes is going to win. I think it's just gonna get down to the end, and he's just gonna flick it. He's just like this, like, you know. Yeah, and by the way, side thing. I just want to mention one thing. It's not being like, you know, little pet peevey or little nitpicky. If it is, but it is. It's not, but it is. Have you ever noticed how any quarterback that does the sidearm thing, like when they have they're like, oh, that quarterback has terrible mechanics. Oh no, have you seen he sidearms everything? Wow, that is, you never sidearm anything. That is you know, like they just come down on all these guys for just, you know, little Patrick Mahomes out there. He not only look, I'm just gonna stand up so I can show you. Like look, not only like this, he flicks it like this. So he's out there at a negative angle, flicking it sideways. And those guys are just riding so hard. Just you thought Obama was one thing. Just big riding my homies. Just, oh my God, look, he is just able to just flick that thing sideways. That is why he's the Patrick Mahomes. And I'm like, man,
Double standard, man.
They just got done killing everybody else for the sidearm. But I guess the difference is he scores touchdowns with that. So the other guys just throw interceptions.
Double standard is terrible, man.
But don't forget, that's what's next from my homes, because he's my homie. All right, Big Daddy, all that. How do you feel about this game?
I think I'm with you, man. I think it's gonna go over 54.5. I think I went 30, 47, 40, 37. Sorry. I see the Los Angeles Chargers taking this from Patrick Mahomes. It's definitely going to be a shootout for real.
Won't be shocking
between
if that happens.
Hebert and Mahomes. Yeah, for real. So yeah, I see this game going over 54.5. So I took the over on this one.
All right, let's do that, and we're gonna keep tabs on this. Let's see how close we get. We're only gonna do the head-to-head points, because otherwise, I don't know. If this becomes some defensive weird game, I'm just gonna yank my hair. Anyway,
for real.
And that is the ending of the very first week 1 episode of the Revolution Fantasy Football Edition, right here on the Ruben Yanez Fantasy Football League. Once again, instrumentals, Chapter 2, Studio P. You have no idea how much I'm going to annoy everyone all season. Studio P, instrumentals, Spotify. I have to. He provided all the music, and it sounds good.
That's right.
Studio P. Do it up. But anyway, see everybody next week.